Good afternoon, folks. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We have here a beautiful chair. We have a Quantum Edge Stretto. This is the smaller version of the Quantum. Still has all the features of the Quantum. This chair is fully loaded. It has 37 miles. It was used for about 2 months. 2 months of usage. This is why it still looks practically new. Good afternoon, folks. This is Marc with Marc's Mobility. We have a really nice chair here. We have a Quantum Edge Stretto. So it's a Quantum Edge, but it's a Stretto. It's a little bit smaller. So this one here, from outside to outside, it's only 23 inches. So remember that number. Instead of being 24, 25 inches, it's 23 inches. It's a little more narrow on the base. So it's good for someone who has a minivan, a small kitchen, tight spaces, okay? But it still has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric recline, and the electric feet. So it is fully loaded, and we'll cover that right now. So to make the seat go up and back and recline and all that, you're gonna have to go through the joystick. The button on the left side right here, the one you turn the chair on, it's already on right now. Keep going forward until you see a picture of your seat. When you see a picture of your seating at the back and the bottom, if you just want the seat lift to go up, you would want the bottom cushion to be yellow in here. So if there's more cushion that are yellow than just the bottom, just keep moving the joystick sideways until, here we go. When the bottom cushion is yellow, take your joystick and go back. And you'll see the seat lift start to go up. You're gonna start roughly at 22. So if you add 12, you'll be at 34 inches. This is why they call them iLevel, because by the time the seat is all the way up, the person sitting in here will be talking to you eye level. You'll be eye level with this person. Okay. And the nice thing about this chair is that once the seat is all the way up and you put it back in drive, you can drive this chair at a really good speed. I can't show you in here how fast it would go, but you can see you wouldn't be going that fast in your kitchen anyway. But when you work in your kitchen, just to give you an example, this is the way you would come to your countertop. So if your sink is here, you would drink up. So you would raise your arm up and you would work in your sink right here away from the joystick so no water gets over here. So if you do your dishes, you do it from this way. You can grab stuff off the counter, first shelf, second shelf. So that's how you do it. And when you back away, the rear goes that way first and you back away from your wall and then you can just take off in an opposite direction. So just to save yourself a little bit of, just thought I'd give you a little bit of information before we finish it. Let's look at the base on this chair. You can see this chair. This chair, by the way, is put together right here in Pennsylvania. So this is made in Pennsylvania. If you look at the base, you can see it's just full of high quality parts, okay? So this is a mid wheel. That means your drive wheel is going to be between the front and the back. Now it might not be exactly in the middle, but that mid wheel drive gives you that nice zero turn, which I'll show you in a minute how it turns on itself, okay? These are 14-inch wheels. They're not going to mark your floor. The front wheels and the back wheels are solid wheels. They're not going to mark your floor. You have anchor points right here. You see this anchor point? It's built into the frame. That's how well built this chair is. You got 4 of these going around the chair. 4 of these anchor points. You have a suspension for each fork. All the way around, you'll have a suspension like this. This chair weighs close to 400 pounds. So with that suspension and all the metal in the chair and the weight of the chair and the user, it's going to give you such a smooth ride, okay? The motor is right here. You can't miss it. It's right here. And the motor goes down to the hub. It's directly connected to the wheel. There's no chain, no belt, no hassle, okay? Now, as I said, this chair weighs 400 pounds. If you ever had to push it, you forgot to charge it or something happened to your chair, you can notice you can't go anywhere because it's in gear. Turn the power off because these are electric motors. So power is off. Go to your yellow neutral lever, push it down on both motors because there's a motor on each side, okay? Now look, you can push your chair around with no problem. Put it back in gear when you're done, okay? So you can see the quality of this chair. As I said, it's made in Pennsylvania. So if we turn the power back on, give it a few seconds to calibrate itself. What we're going to do now, we're going to go back to the seat and we're going to go down with the seat. While the seat's going down, you have what's called a swing away joystick. So if you want to get a lot closer to a dining table without damaging your joystick, you've got that in the front of the arm. If you're left-handed, we can put everything on the left side, okay? So we're gonna bring the seat all the way down. So we've done the seat lift so far. We're gonna go to the bottom cushion yellow and the back yellow. That would be your tilt. There we go, push it back. And you'll see the bottom go back. So if the bottom goes back, of course, the legs and the back, they're all tilting back together at the same time. This has a lot of medical benefit. If you need to relieve pressure off your bottom, pressure off your back, you just want to take a nap, you want to get your hair washed, you just want to have circulation in your feet. Now I'm going to go to yellow on here to get the feet up. Yellow feet, push it back. Now remember, this is a Quantum Edge Stretto. So this chair here, we can make the seat bigger, but if we make the seat bigger, because you need a larger seat, it's going to push the arms out to 24, 25 inches. You're defeating the purpose of a small chair if you're going to have your arms. So you might as well go to a full-size Quantum. So this chair here, anybody who's like, 5 feet to 6 foot tall, probably no more than 250 pounds, probably would fit in this chair, okay? Look at this, folks. That's a little ridiculous, but let's just bring the tilt down so I can show you something here. Even if you're halfway tilted, which would be about maybe here, your legs are still higher than your body. Now there's a red X in here, a red X. All that means is you cannot drive this chair until that red X is gone. You want it to be green. That means you're either too tilted, too reclined. So if I keep going down, the red X will go away at a certain point. There we go. So it's still a bit tilted, but it did go away. So you can only drive it so far tilted, okay? Let's bring the feet down because I want to show you how it turns. This has a 0 turn radius, which is very good. Let me bring the feet all the way in. Now, if you're going to be in the house, you're going to bring your feet all the way in. You want the best turning radius in your house. There we go. And now we're going to put it back in drive. And you're going to see how it turns on itself. And you can't even hear this chair, folks. That's my feet, but you cannot hear the chair. Look at that. 6 wheels, all motors, you can't even hear anything. Now you can turn either way. You notice the front wheels and the back wheels will follow. That's your 0 turn. So when you switch direction, the front and back wheels will switch directions. You can stay in the same spot all day long. Now the seat is 18 by 18, but it really doesn't matter because if you order this chair, we will fit this chair to your size. Okay, so whatever dimension you give us, that's what we'll do here. You do have a cup holder, as you saw earlier, right here on the arm. Okay, you have a safety belt right here. You have a memory foam cushion here. You can't tell over there, but this is a super comfortable cushion. A fully adjustable headrest in the back. You can see the headrest, how contoured it is, and it's really thick. It's about, I don't know, 2.5 inches thick, but it's all foam. Fully adjustable here, 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 3 adjustments here. And you can raise it up depending how tall the person is. I'm going to leave it up a little bit for the video. Okay. You also have right here, folks, if you look right here, there's a little button. If you click it on, you have now headlights and taillights. Headlights and taillights. You can see the taillights in the back. And you can see the headlights in the front. So that'll light up your hallway at your home. And the button is right here. Click it off. And when you charge the batteries in this chair, you'll take the charger that comes with the chair. This may not be the charger, but we'll use this one for example. You plug it right there, and as soon as the light goes to full, or when the charger recognizes the batteries are full, the charger will stop charging. These are really smart chargers. They don't overcharge your batteries. Now, let's do a quick recap. This is a Quantum Edge Stretto, okay? Quantum Edge 3 Stretto Powerchair, a little bit smaller. This one's 23 inches from outside of arm to outside of arm. We can make it 22 by changing the back, making a smaller back. We can bring the arms to 22 inches, okay? So if you needed that extra inch, we can do it on this chair because the base is only less than 22 inches, okay? So it has the 12-inch seat lift. It has the electric tilt, the electric recline. the electric feet. This chair has this chair has 37 miles. It was used for 2 months, okay? It has the swing away joystick, and we showed you the headlights, the tail lights, the solid tires, the suspension all the way around, the drain cup holder, the safety belt, the adjustable headrest. Just a gorgeous power chair. And if you like this chair, folks, let me bring the legs out a little bit for outside, because when you go outside, you want those legs out. Not all the way out, but just right there. And we're ready to drive again. So this chair is ready to go. So this chair has a top speed of roughly around 6 miles an hour, very smooth. You can see the suspension at work. As a matter of fact, you can probably see it really good when I do it this way, watch. You can see the suspension, that's why you get such a good ride. Any cracks, I'm not saying it's gonna eliminate all the cracks, but it's so much smoother than a regular electric wheelchair. And when you stop, it has built-in brakes in the motors. So you can stop downhill, and it'll stop down a hill and keep you right there without moving. Right now it's on, and it's in gear, and it's locked. So if you're going uphill or downhill and you stop, going down a ramp, it'll stop wherever you're stopping. I use the joystick as my gas pedal. So instead of reducing the speed, I keep it on fast, but I can control the speed right here with that joystick. See how I'm barely moving? So if I push it forward, of course, it's going to be full speed. So this is the Quantum Edge 3 Stretto, the smaller version. This chair is 23 inches wide. We can get it to 22 if you wanted 22 inches wide. Should have no problem in the grass. Probably shouldn't come in the grass that fast, but you can see the suspension at work because it's a bumpy area here. It's got independent suspension all 4 corners. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to make the seat go up. Again, if you're going to make the seat go up, make sure you drive it very nice flat areas. I have a gentleman, he uses it in the backyard all the time. Not good, not good. Very expensive chair. So the seat is almost up. Now this one here goes really fast with the seat elevated. Now remember, this chair is made in Pennsylvania. We're going to go to fast and see how fast it goes with the seat elevated. 3.6 miles an hour. That's a lot faster than walking speed. 3.6 miles an hour. You know, walking speed is about 2.2. So you can see how smooth that is. Beautiful chair with seat lift, tilt, recline, electric legs, drain cup holder, swing away joystick. And remember, this chair is adjustable. It's a little, the back can be a little taller because I'm tall. I'm 6 foot tall, 180. We also have solid tires all the way around, headlights, tail light, drain cup holders. Just a beautiful blue color chair. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.